Yes, it's highly possible I might have fucked up my B271. Took it apart. I saw Billy, I think is his name, his video, and I said, I bet I could put a button on the side of it so I don't have to push down on the nozzle. And I had a button. Who's got the button? I've got a button right here. Ooh, nice shiny button. It was for a different project that I never finished. Oops. And I'm going to put it here on the side so I can just press a button like the Legenda, I guess. Because I don't like the push down motion and it doesn't really make my hands feel good. So what I'm gonna do, if I can, is I'm going to see if I can have both buttons work. So if I push it down, it works, or if I push the button, it works. Or I could ruin a $70 pump. Yay! We will see what happens. Yeah, be back. Okay, so that is what it looks like. I think it's pretty good. I didn't have an 11/16 drill bit, so I kind of got to a 1/2 inch and I hand carved it. I shouldn't have. I should have gone to Harbor Freight and got a cheap drill bit. But I think this is going to work. I hope it's going to work. I don't want to have to print a plug. That'd be lame. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. There were two leads to the switch. This one goes to the switch here, and then the other one goes from there to the switch. And so what I did is I went to that junction and I hooked up one end of my button here, my new button, and the other end of my button here. So technically there's two switches to run the pump. I could press down on the nozzle, or I could press my chrome button. So I'm going to put it together and see if it works. Wish me luck. Okay, so as I said, I cut the hole, I put the big flashy metal button on it, as high up as I can, and then what I did was I wired in to the same place the regular switch, this is the switch, is wired in. I wired in my big fancy switch, and then I used heat shrink because I have heat shrink. The other wire nuts, I wasn't able to reuse them. I collapsed them. Boo. And I wasn't able to find small ones at my local hardware store because everything's gotten suckier. There's no Radio Shack anymore, god damn it. Wait a minute. It hasn't been Radio Shack in decades. And it's probably because I never went to Radio Shack. So now I'm going to assemble it and hope everything works. Ha! Look at what I did. Look at what I did. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I actually really hate this when the pushing down at jobs, especially now that I'm suffering from carpal tunnel. It's a pain in the butt. So I put in a fancy dandy button. Haha.